Hello again everyone, Ken from Whittling Woods back again. Today we're going to do a simple little whittle here. It's my wife's birthday. The day this video is airing actually is my wife's birthday, so happy birthday to my wife and many more. We've been together for a long time and look forward to many more years together. But anyway, January 5th is her birthday. And so what we're going to do here, I don't really know how to bake too well, but I kind of know a little bit about whittling, so I figured I'd whittle her birthday cake. I've never done a birthday cake before, but we'll give it a shot on this piece of Eastern white pine. Actually, it's two pieces. I laminated them together. You can kind of see here. And they measure together, it's, let me see here, 3.5 inches long. And I believe this side's, yes, 2.5 inches and then 2.25 inches. We're probably going to whittle it in the first 2.25 inches or so. And then, maybe just cut off that section on the bottom. I'm just leaving a little bit of extra room for me to hold. But anyway, that's really about it. I'm going to probably use just a couple knives here. I figured stick with homemade knives. This one here was made by my good buddy Mark and sent to me. It's a beautiful knife that I use quite a bit in a nice walnut handle. We'll use that one. And then this one here is a knife that I kind of fashioned out of an old boning knife. It was a long boning knife, probably, I don't know, 11 inches long, whatever it was. And I cut it down to make this knife. So we used a couple of homemade knives to do this whittle. And that's about it. And it shouldn't be too long a video, but we'll stick a couple candles in there, and what we'll use for that is like a toothpick. We'll whittle about 3 of these into something that looks a little like a candle, and we'll stick them in the top there. Alrighty, I'm going to get everything set up, and I will be right back. I scrapped a circle on the top to give us something to go on. I'm just going to kind of shoot through this part here. What all I'm doing is just kind of taking down the edges here to kind of round out the piece. So I'm just going to go around here and just do that. All right, just to give you an idea. And again, kind of like we're acting like a lathe here. And if I had a cylinder, I'd start with that, but I don't. So I'm just using this chunk of. I had laminated these 2 pieces of Eastern white pine together. I don't know, earlier this year to do another whittle, and I had this section left over, so I figured it'd be good to use that for. But anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go all around here and just kind of round it out a bit. When I get that all done, I'll be right back. Okay, you can kind of see I just went around and just turned the block into somewhat of a cylinder, and did the same thing all the way around. Like I said, we'll probably cut it here or so. I don't know. I'm not 100. How long? Maybe we'll make one of those high type fancy cakes. I don't know. We'll see. What I want to do is kind of put a little icing on the top or something like that. I guess I'm just making it up kind of as I go here. But there you go. Just rounded it out a bit. And what I'm going to do next is just draw in a bit of an idea, a little squiggly line here. Something like that. So it looks like there's icing on the top of the cake. And then we can also, begin to round over the top just a bit, I think. That might not be a bad idea. So I'm just going to kind of come around here and start rounding over the top a bit. And then all I'm going to do in here is just start coming around and, oops, I'm sorry, I was out of the camera there. Just creating a little bit of a a stop cut up to those lines I made. As I was going around here, I thought I'd pull out my other knife. This knife here was actually the other end of this knife here. When I cut the boning knife curved up at the end over there, and I had some left over, so I mounted the blade in this piece of oak. And the nice thing about this is that the blade actually, slopes upward, so it's good for getting in this type of thing, this type of cutting here when you're going up to a curved surface like that. It actually works pretty nice. And so in keeping with the homemade knife theme, that's what I figured I'd pull out and do that. And all I'm doing is working my way around and just cleaning up that edge a bit. If you're into experimenting with different types of knives, I enjoy working with all different types of knives in this hobby. A lot of times I like to work with knives that I've made, or cut, just like the knife Mark made me too. That type of knife. I enjoy working with knives that. Most of the knives I buy, even the so-called professional type whittling knives, like the North Bay Forge knives, they're all custom made by one or two individuals. So they're not mass produced in an assembly line type fashion. And I like that. And I think it's good to, when you're in this hobby, to seek out people who do that kind of stuff. They're few and far between, unfortunately, these days. So you might have to resort to, we might not all have the skills like Mark has to make a knife from scratch, but you can take maybe existing knives like I did with this boning knife. And a couple of people I've mentioned too, by the way, when they see me pull out this knife over here, that it reminds them of Kevin Coates' knife. Kevin Coates is a whittler, wood carver, who's been around for some time on YouTube. I don't know that he has all that many videos recently, but he's a phenomenal whittler. And I did get the idea from him. To use that idea. I wanted to give it a shot. When I saw him using it, I said, "This looks a cool idea. I have a boning knife laying around. I can maybe modify it and see if it works." So if you get a chance, look him up, Kevin Coates. His whittling is phenomenal. He's a real master at this. And but anyway, that's all I'm doing here. Just going to kind of go in here and kind of clean it up, and yeah, we're pretty much almost done this part of the whittle here. Okay, I just kind of went around here and started cleaning up that edge a little bit more, but as best you can, type of thing. And what I like to do now is I'm thinking that. Let me grab my other knife here. Is that we'll kind of make it, since it's kind of dripping over, it's going to build up a little bit down here. So we kind of want to just go around the top here and take a little away from the top so it looks like it's bulgy. When icing goes over the cake, it kind of builds up a little bit at the bottom over here. So just to add a little bit of fun to it, that's all. So I'm just going to kind of go over the top here a bit, keeping the bulk in here and just removing this area back a little bit. Scooping up the wood to create that and kind of see a little bit over here. You can kind of see here, I did, not too much. I didn't take off too much. Now I'm just kind of slightly rounding over the edge here. I'm going to do it here and at the bottom where like down over here on the icing. I started a little bit. And this is a good opportunity too for beginners, because you're going to be cutting, when you're cutting down like this, here's the fibers are heading in this direction over here, so you're cutting down and the fibers cut easier. But if you kind of start to go up this way, you're going to tear into the fiber, so you're going to have to flip it around and come back from the other direction. That's why sometimes little projects like this, they teach you little different aspects of whittling. So if you're, again, if you're new to the hobby, it'll give you some opportunity to hone your skills a bit. And there you go. I think I'm going to cut it right about here. I think that would look pretty good if you can kind of see, imagine it like that. I think it looks kind of like a little bit of like a birthday cake. And so let me just do that, and then maybe we'll come back and whittle a candle real fast. Alrighty, be right back. Okay, there you go. It's a little birthday cake. Well, I guess it looks like a birthday cake. Once we paint it up and stick a few candles in there, probably will. So next thing we'll do is whittle this little toothpick into a candle. So I'm going to just kind of take some of the top down a bit. I'm using a smaller knife. It's just a little easier to get in there with the small knife. And kind of making the top look a little bit like a flame. Okay, there you go. Simple. And then we'll cut it somewhere here, and we'll whittle like 3 of them or so. That should be fine. Otherwise, be here quite a long time. But there you go. It's a little candle on there. We'll put those in the cake. So I'm going to draw a few holes and stick these candles in the cake and show you what it looks like before I paint it up. Be right back. Okay, there you go. It's got a few little candles in there. It looks more like a cupcake than a birthday cake, but in fact it is pretty much cupcake size. We'll call this a cupcake birthday cake whittle. But there you go, fun little whittle. I'm going to just do a quick little painting on here, and I'll show you what that looks like. Be right back. Okay, there you go. All done here, all painted up. Probably took more time to paint it than it did to whittle it. It's a quick little whittle to do. It's fun, and I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this little whittle. But I want to take this opportunity to wish my wife a very happy birthday. Love you always, sweetheart. And that's really about it for me this week. I'll talk to you all again soon. Take care.